If x equals minus 2 sine of 2t plus 3 cosine of 2t gives a location in centimeters of a weight on a spring t seconds after it is set in motion, what is the location at time t equals 3? So I'm going to stop right there because it's already asked us something about t. So what it's done is it's told us that t equals 3. Well, I can actually just plug that right in, and I'm going to be able to go ahead and find the location at time t equals 3. So I've got x equals minus 2 sine, and 2 times 3 is 6, plus 3 cosine, again 2 times 3 is 6. So when I do this calculation, I'm going to do on my handy dandy little calculator, and I'm going to get that x is approximately 3.4. So now what exactly is that doing for me? Well, when I have my graph, I'm going to go ahead, and I know it's going to be a little bit above 3, so this is going to be at 3.4. And that also means it's going to come down to about negative 3.4. So I'm looking at maybe here, maybe here. So we know we've looked at minus sine plus cosine, and we know that basically it's going to look like sine and cosine, but it's squished together more. And so when we do that, we're actually going to have it come down from here, comes down and up and down and up, and I'm not very accurate, but remember the lowest point that it should go is along this dotted line, and the highest that it should go is along this dotted line. So what does that tell me about the period and the amplitude? Well, we know the amplitude, right? It's going to be about that 3.6. So your amplitude is going to be around probably let's say 3.3 to 3.6. So it's somewhere in this range. So if you were for my class, if you gave me 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, or 3.6, then that's your good estimate. The other thing that we need to find is the period. Well, if we're putting sine and cosine together, we already know that the period is going to only be pi.